The year 2016 for Carron. Let's build our tomorrow together. 2016 was the year in which we found the courage and the outlook to undertake difficult paths with a great team spirit. By following our company policy based on sustainability and transparency, we have achieved the performance goals we had in mind with great professionalism, responding to the context of a shrinking market. On top of protecting the health and safety of its employees and collaborators, Carron is aware of its contribution to improving the quality of life of those who use its services. Following the principle of sustainability, territorial development is achieved by using LEED environmental and energy certification parameters, where LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. Among the rigorously followed procedures, which aim at clearly stating the ethical value of a company, there is also the balance sheet of legality, the attainment of a rating of legality, and the implementation for an ethical code. The company's commitments are to help adopt certified management systems, which in turn lead to a long-term perspective of sustainable development. To safeguard its stakeholders, Carron pays attention to ensuring maximum transparency and information correctness. The numbers of 2016 are in line with the objective of growth. The production value is increasing, now at €201.1 million, increasing by 17.3% compared to 2015. Profit at €4.1 million remained at satisfactory levels within the context of a shrinking market. Net worth has increased by 3.5%, amounting to €58.1 million. Net financial position has improved, increasing from minus €30.8 million to minus €12.2 million. EBITDA stands at €13.2 million. Investment portfolio at the end of 2016 was worth €450 million. Among the results achieved, increased turnover in an opposing trend compared to the general level of criticality of the sector. The reliability of operating margins in an environment of strong competition and the great performances in the development pole of Alto Adige through the secondary branch of Carron Bau. Contracts acquired in 2016 amount to €140 million, albeit in an environment of strong competition and pressure on prices. Thanks to the strong development of the Alto Adige pole and the group's ability to extend its horizons, business is growing. Among the main contracts of 2016, the restoration and refurbishment of a property in Viale Sarca in Milan for Coima SGR SPA, the restoration work of property on behalf of the investment fund Crialos SGR SPA, the contract to build the new earthquake-proof hospital complex in the Council of Fermo for Ausla 11. The contract to upgrade the property in Via Chiesi for Gruppo Generale in Milan. The construction of Caserma Battisti in Merano for the independent province of Bolzano. The refurbishment of the Marcelline Nuns Institute in Bolzano, among the main ongoing projects. The construction of the new headquarters of the Humanities Department of the University of Padua. Restoration work of the ultra-luxury Hotel Eden in Rome. The construction of the sustainable manufacture of Bulgari jewellery in Valenza. Completion of the provincial road SP59 in Vignola for the metropolitan city of Bologna. Construction work of a new production site for Intertabe SPA in Bologna. The construction of the new Roncadelle shopping centre in Milan. Renovation and extension work of the Don Bosco nursing home in Bolzano. Financial figures. Financial figures show an increase in the production value of the group, growing from €173 million in 2015 to €203 million in 2016. The EBITDA accounting measure had an impact of 6.5% on production value. Net profit remained at €4.1 million. Return on the invested capital amounted to 18.7%, whereas the ROE index amounts to 7.1% of the group's consolidated equity. The value of the net worth is positive, increasing to €58,090,000. whereas net invested capital stands at €70,332,000. The group's net funding position has improved from -€30,772,000 to -€12,242,000. The investment portfolio is worth €450 million, €360 million of which are for the civil construction work and €83 million for infrastructures. Current ratio, the ratio between current assets and liabilities, is equal to 1.429. Quick ratio, ratio between current assets for net circulation excluding stocks and current liabilities, is equal to 0.972. The GDP in Italy records an increasing trend. But for the construction work compartment and in the housing market, the year 2016 was full of missed opportunities. Some important budget laws did not deliver the expected results, with a reduction in the flow of bank financing and investments in new housing provision. The employment market registered a decline since the beginning of the crisis at the end of 2016, with a decrease of 30%, whereas in 2016, Carron saw a rise in the number of employees, both for open-ended and fixed-term contracts, with a level of stabilization of employment at the end of the year. The expansion of the credit in the private sector continued with an emphasis towards the end of 2016. Even loans to enterprises increased, though with a modest growth rate. The quality of bank credits benefited from the international environment, registering a decrease in non-performing loans. Among the factors that fueled our growth are the Alto Adige housing industry, thanks to an increase in turnovers larger than the increase in costs. We are satisfied with the value generated in 2016 and will work to achieve a perspective of greater added value, both for the group's activity and for the development of the area in which we work.